Hey everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you both removal methods that GelMoment has to offer. Both the Flake Off and the Gentle Removers are options when you are starting with a customer kit. When you are ready to replenish the removers, you can find both of them in the accessories section of the website. To start the removal process, no matter which method you go with, I like to take the white side of my file, so the grittiest part, and I like to thin down the polish. So I'm going to do one finger with Flake Off and one finger with the remover pads. But before we apply the remover, take the white side of your file and file down the polish. It's not going to damage the nail because it's protected by the gel. So we just want to thin out the thickness of that gel, allowing the removers to work quicker. So now that our polish is thinned out, I'm gonna apply the removers. I'm gonna start with the remover pads. They come in boxes of 50 or 100, and inside you are going to have them all individually packed. So when you're ready to use your remover, you are going to remove the clear strip on the back. It's self-adhesive, so it sticks around your finger, and you are gonna tear across that tear strip. And what you're going to do is slide your finger into the packet, making sure that your nail is underneath this little pad. And you're going to wrap it around, adhering the packet to itself and just folding down the top. An accessory that I think is a must-have with the remover pads are the clips. They come in packs of 5 or 10. You get them at a discounted price if you order the 10-pack. You can use these either way, depending on which way you feel you have the most pressure on that nail. You can apply it like so. I like to use mine like this, and making sure that you clip it all the way close so it's nice and tight and secure on the end of your finger, keeping that in place and keeping the air from getting inside. So this is going to soak for 8 to 10 minutes. The second remover, Flake Off, is a brush-on remover. So when you open the product, you can see that it's quite thick. If you have issues getting this product out of the bottle, don't be afraid to store it upside down. And I like to dab the product on the nail, keeping it away from the skin. You want to get a liberal application so every bit of that polish has some of the remover sitting on top of it. I'm going to grab a little bit more and just dabbing it onto the nail. And then we are going to let this soak for 5 minutes. So you can see now the polish has bubbled and lifted. Every polish reacts differently. It also depends on your nails and how fresh the polish is. It always looks a little bit differently, but you can clearly see that the polish is lifting and ready to come off. So I'm taking the flat end of my cuticle pusher and I'm going to gently push whatever is soft enough to remove. This is a big reason why I love the silicone mat. Removal can be a little bit messy, and this mat catches everything. So just gently pushing that polish towards the tip of my nail, not pushing down into the nail, just pushing up across that polish. The majority of my polish is now removed. I just have a little bit around the edges and on the tips. So what I like to do now is take this end of the cuticle pusher and scrape, still moving towards the tip, just very gently. And just like that, the polish is fully removed. If you have any stubborn bits that are still on your nails, or if you built your nails up with 5 coats of polish and need a little extra help, do not hesitate to apply more remover to the nail or just to the spots that need it. Let it soak for another 5 minutes and gently push it off with a cuticle pusher. Never force the polish off, never pick or peel. You can very easily damage the nail, and we want to avoid that. This polish is very easily softened and will push off on its own. It just might need a second coat of the remover. Now for the remover pad nail, it's not going to look quite as lifted, but from soaking, it's going to be soft. So same removal process, taking that flat end and gently pushing that polish off the nail. If you have any stubborn bits with the remover pads, again, don't hesitate to just put your finger back in the packet, let it soak for another few minutes, and then going back in once that polish is softened to push it gently off the nail. With the remover pads, I find that I can get a full removal both hands with 5 packets. So I do one hand at a time, file everything down, pop on the remover pads and the clips on one hand, remove one hand, and then pop those same remover pads, keeping them in the clip. Once my polish is all completely removed, I like to go in with my nail file and give them a quick shape. Once I'm happy with my nail shape, I wash my hands with soap and water, and then I apply and completely saturate my nails and cuticles with my nail oil of choice. They are all amazing, just depends on kind of the scent or even maybe the color that you're after. There are so many good ones to choose from, but this is a must for me. I just naturally have dry nails, and this helps with my removal so much. I'm replacing any moisture that may have been lost, and I find that my removals are quick and easy. I'm less prone to breaking because my nails aren't so dry and brittle. I cannot say enough good things about the nail oil. So completely covering the cuticle and the nail. And if anyone suffers from psoriasis under their nail, they can easily pop it under the nail as well. These oils can also be used while you have the polish on. So if you have dry cuticles, depending on your skin type or the weather, the season that you're in, these are great to apply. I like to apply them before bed, and then I massage them in and let them soak. So after my removal, I just let this soak here for about 10 minutes. And then I go and wash my hands again with soap and water. And this time I use my nail brush from GelMoment, and I gently scrub the surface of all nails underneath my nails. And then when I'm ready to apply my polish, I come back, I do a quick cleanse on each nail, and I'm ready for my application. I hope this helps with your removal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.